Hello everyone, so today I will be working with my Aquarius Gypsy Lenormand deck, and we are going to be pulling 3 cards for this coming week of September 1st through September 7th. So we're going to go ahead and begin, and then at the end I'm going to do something very special, so I'll let you guys check that out at the last part. So let me go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what Spirit wants to bring us this week. What are the messages of Spirit this week? Okay, very interesting reading here. Let me just go ahead and start like this. We're going to put them kind of, so they don't fit all here. So there we go. Okay, so the first part of the week is the bouquet, which in the Lenormand, it is a card, one of my favorites of Lenormand. This card is actually the representation of the month of September. So actually this came up perfectly, perfect now for us, as this card represents the month of September. It is also a card that represents a gift, happiness. So this card is really representing that the first part of this week is going to be about a gift. It's going to be about recovery. If you've been feeling ill, you're going to find that you're going to start to feel better, and there is going to be a recovery. You're going to feel so much better. This card is also talking about a happy surprise, a wish that is granted. It can also represent rewards and recognition, and it can also represent attraction and just overall maybe even an invitation. Okay, so this is a very positive card, and it just shows some sort of happiness in the beginning of the week. This card represents flowers, so I would suggest in the spiritual side, as I've also studied, and I am studying a lot the Lenormand side, but also the spiritual part of the cards as well. This card represents flower baths. So it will be wonderful this first part of the week to do a flower bath, not an herbal bath. I just did one on Friday, an herbal bath, and it was amazing. It really helped me uplift my energy, and I did a sea salt bath as well on Friday. So this one is really suggesting that now we add the flowers, and the flower energy is very good to uplift and to bring about positive energy. So this card is talking about that energy and saying that this first part of the week will be wonderful for that, to uplift, to bring about, and to bring about that floral energy in your life. This is a good part also to add flowers to your altar. If you have an altar space, a sacred space, flowers will be a great addition this first part of the week. So doing a flower bath will be wonderful, and you know, that would be a wonderful thing to do. Even making an offering with flowers will be great. This next card is the middle part of the week, and it is butterfly. And butterflies are beautiful. They represent some sort of a social event, and they represent freedom. They represent freedom and liberation and just attraction and airy energy. So things are going to be very much moving forward in the middle of the week. I also feel this card is about flirting. You know, if you are interested in someone, there may be a little flirtation going on in the middle of the week. This card can also represent light communication. It can represent, you know, talking or maybe meeting someone this week for networking and things of that nature. This is interesting because I'm going to be traveling in the middle of the week. So this card shows the air element. So it is showing that traveling may be also coming up for some the middle part of the week. So that's pretty amazing how that's right on. And then the last card in the middle of the last part of the week is the clover energy. And the clover energy in Lenormand is small luck. It's kind of quiet happiness, if you will. It's like things kind of come together and bring about that tranquility, a positive outcome to a situation. And it also talks about an unexpected answer, maybe to a problem, to a situation that you're worried about. And it also shows a new beginning, a new start. So this card is really beautiful, the Clover. It really suggests, and it talks about, the energy of this card is really, really nice. And it shows, overall, it's a lucky card. It shows hope and happy endings, unexpected answer to a situation. And it's also a card of thinking of outside the box. So you may need to think about outside the box. Think outside the box, and that's what I'm picking up with that card. This card can also suggest luck and opportunities knocking at your door. So that is amazing. I love that energy. This card is ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of good fortune, and it, basically the months of this, or the astrological sign, is Sagittarius. So this card brings positive and good hope, and hope and positive outcomes in a situation that you're worried about, that you're concerned about. It is a card of a possible twist of a situation, a possible twist of fate in a situation, unexpected. So it looks really good. This week looks really, really nice. So I'm going to be pulling 2 additional cards. And these cards that I'm going to pull this week are going to be from this beautiful deck that I just got recently. It's a oracle that just came out. It's called the Sacred World Oracle. So we're going to go ahead and pull, we're going to pull 2 cards. And I want you to think about which one. We're going to do an association of these crystals. So think about which crystal is the one that attracts you, and that's going to be the message for you. Okay, when I pull the card, it's going to be for that certain stone. So think about, we're going to work with amethyst as the first stone. The second stone is going to be rose quartz. And the last one is going to be, I'm actually going to pull 3, it's going to be clear quartz. Okay, so those 3 stones, think about those 3 stones, and whichever one appeals to you, that's the one that's going to be the message for you. So I'm going to pull, for the first one is going to be for amethyst. The second one is going to be for rose quartz, those that picked rose quartz. And the last one is going to be for crystal, clear quartz. So let's see what we have for amethyst. And amethyst, we have peacock. Interesting, right? Peacock. And the peacocks are beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful energy, and they are representation of the air element. And peacock represents beauty. It could represent a double-edged sword also because of its beauty. Maybe something that appears too beautiful or too good to be true. This card can indicate a little bit of pride. So for those that picked this stone, this card is representing for you this week to be careful with things that appear too good to be true, as an overall. Just be careful with things that appear to be too good to be true. And it is a card that shows pride. So being careful with pride is going to be very important for the people that chose amethyst, okay? The second card is going to be for those that chose rose quartz, and we have lion, okay? So lion is coming up here as the card of power, and as you can see, the lions represent strength and protection. So for this week, you're going to feel extremely protected. This card promises great protection from powerful forces this week, especially in any issue that you're concerned about. And those are for those that picked rose quartz. Okay, a lot of protection coming for you this week. Okay, and a lot of strength, a lot of generosity coming your way. Okay, so that came out beautiful. And then the last card is for those that picked clear quartz, and we've got the dove. Okay, so this is from the air element. And the dove represents peace and serenity, and it represents the highest hopes for love and peace and the divine. And it represents that this week you're going to feel a lot more peaceful, that things are going to become more peaceful and serene, and you're going to receive higher wisdom from some sorts of, in terms of anything that you're confused about, that you're concerned about. You're going to be receiving higher wisdom, and there is going to be a situation that you're very worried about. You're going to be receiving guidance very soon. Okay? So I hope everybody enjoyed the reading. I added that little bonus at the end, and I think I'm going to do it every week just to kind of make it a little more personalized. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to message me. Angel blessings to everyone, and I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday weekend. Many blessings.